How's it everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're back again looking down at the town we started in the last video, where we laid out all of these roads with the expectation that we're going to start zoning this and filling all of this place in. Now, all of the zoning is not at all zoning. The road layouts are by no means complete, as we still need to go ahead and connect up areas like this. What also isn't in place at the moment is any form of public transportation, or at the very least the planning for it, something that I want to get done as well in this video. I saw all of your comments that you wanted to see things like the tram network and stuff in here, which is something that I am in full agreement with and was always going to stick it in. So the idea is that we'll probably convert most of the major roads that we see here into the tram network, and then we will extend it beyond this point into this area, because I think we'll have a bit of development around here as well. That's at least what I am thinking. In the meantime, over here, I've been looking at this place and I was thinking whether or not to put a little like hill type thing behind the school. I think it's something that might look a bit nice. I think let's just lower the brush, or rather increase the brush strength a bit, or the brush size, decrease the strength, and let's see what this area looks like if I put a bit of a thingy here, because I like to mix up these sort of things, right? I have small areas of just a little bit of hill that leads to no development, and it's like a nice green space that I guess the area can appreciate, if that's a thing. So let's increase the brush size. I wish the brush size by default started at 100% or 50%. I have to always click through to get all the way up here. I'm a lazy person. I'm a lazy person. All right, so we've got that in, and I think we can try and increase the density just a little bit so that this place looks lush, nice and green all over the place, which I think adds a lot to the look of the areas. The fact that I can place down all the trees already fully grown using the tree controller mod, that has really helped a lot, because now I get the exact look that I want. And as I understand it, the mod also changes the age of trees. It allows trees to stay for longer. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that is good. I like to see major pockets of green space as we build up places like this. So this hill over here, I quite like it, and over there as well, I like it. And I see there were some suggestions on what to build on here. Some people said the medieval castle will work, others say a lighthouse up here will be nice. So there's quite a number of options, but for now I'm leaving it untouched. I like the green space that it offers when you look at the whole city, and then over time we'll see if we can figure out something that we will put here that will complement the city as a whole. Now, before we get the public transport stuff in, I think I'm going to plonk that down somewhere around here, right? I think there's something I could probably even put down now. Something that we can start off with is I'm definitely gonna get the trams in here. So we're gonna have a bit of development around here. So maybe if the tram sits right at the edge of the town, I think that looks pretty all right. And then let's give it the upgrade. The upgrade gives it an additional 5 vehicles, giving us a total of 15. I think that should be more than enough. 15 vehicles should be enough to go sort of around in that direction, do a loop around here maybe, and one that goes out maybe to the harbor and then back out again. So I think that should work perfectly fine. There are no other upgrades to this, which is all right. Then the other thing that I do want to get in is the bus depot. Now, I want to do some development here in the front of the railway station. It only makes sense. So the bus depot perhaps can sit either on this side, but if it sits on this side, I have very limited space to do my expansions, because I do want to, you know what, we've got a ton of money. We have a ton of money. Let's plonk that down. It goes very close to the railway track, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. to allow me for it to allow me. Ooh, yes, okay. So I can then have 2 extensions to it, over here and over here. And I think that's not bad. That looks pretty nice. I like the way that looks. That gives us a total of 45 buses, which should be enough. I expect buses to probably start shooting out of here as well to go and supplement on some of the lines that we have in the main city because they are running low. So with that, we've got the infrastructure now to get trams and buses in. And then I think what will be good to do is, let's see if I can get the roads upgraded to have the tram tracks. Now, let me not say I'm not a fan. I generally try and avoid building separate tram tracks unless it's like absolutely necessary. So we're gonna try and keep the trams on top of the roads as much as possible. And then unless something really funky happens, we're not going to deviate off of the main roads. So if we continue down this way, all the way along, so that will connect up to the train station, go all the way around that, come in front. Ooh, there's a tiny little segment here. There we go. All the way across there. This is going to connect up all of the residential areas down in this space, and then it'll come back to this train station. Now, at this point, I think I definitely want it to cross because I do plan to have development here. And this curved road, I don't know if I want to maintain the curved road. Let's see. If we go ahead and let's say I do ooh, that's looking kind of funky. Maybe bend it. Nope. This is looking very funky. Can I start it from the edge maybe? Yeah, that's looking very funky. Very funky. Oh, okay. Well, this is that's an option. I go straight. And if I go straight, that kind of works. I think that works. We convert this in that direction and we can give it a turning lane, right? Let's give it a turning lane right there. So you've got your dedicated one. And on places like this, I like to upgrade this to the highway because it makes it easier. I think it looks better. Let's turn off the snapping so it's nice and smooth. I think that works. And then I make sure that there is no right turn. Oh, no, left turn over here. All right. But it should be able to go straight, yes. So they can go straight and they can turn left. And I think that should work out very nicely. Cool. Maybe it will be worth creating an... nah, you know what? It's fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade this further. That gets all the way here. Can you cross? Oh, no, I can't get that. Okay. Well, then, you know what? It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Let's go back to you. Or should we use this one instead? Let's use that one instead. And then we can upgrade that. Cool. So then we've got the tram tracks crossing and coming in this direction. And that will help in getting it into that space. Now around here, when we get here, I want a loop just around this space because we're going to have residential areas here. So this will help in connecting the people of the area as well. So let's do that. Cool. So that gives us a loop all the way around. I don't think I'm going to send it out further because then I should be able to get a left turn here. Yes, I can. And I should be able to get a right turn here. Yes, I can. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh, oops, my bad. I should be able to get turned here and everything is good. All right, so we've got the loop coming around this way. And then I'm just going to get one as well that comes through the downtown area. Oh, this road cannot turn. Okay, so you see places like this is where I think it is necessary then for me to create. I don't know if I'll be able to because of the water. All right, so the only way I'm gonna get this to work is to smoothing out this curve a little bit. So I think that is something that's worth doing. So let's see what I can do about getting this to look a little bit better so this can connect up. All right, cool. So we have a connection. I think that's nice and straight still. So the tram can now run all the way along the water, and we will have a nice waterfront here, which I think is going to be cool. The only thing I wish I could do is add trees to this, which unfortunately I cannot. But if I pull up my trees and I grab, let's say, I don't know, any tree, I wonder if I can turn on anarchy and plonk a tree here. No, it goes underground. So it will have to be something that I put on top there because the land is not there. Okay, so unfortunately I cannot have along the road, but I can have on the inside of the road. Cool. So we've got the tram roads. They are, I think it's a decent loop through the town. I do want one to connect up to the harbor, but what I can't figure out is how I turn it around over here. And that is proving to be, or that will prove to be, a bit of a challenge unless I send it straight, bring it around, run it along here, and then let it join back onto the road here. I don't know if that's something that will work. Let me give that a quick try and see. If it doesn't work, hey, you'll probably never see this footage. Okay, we've got something going. Haha, we managed to get a loop. Oh gosh, okay, I'll fix that just now. We got it to loop around. Oh, I wish there was a way I could stop it from adding this, for it to just connect straight over there. But I don't think there's a way. Is it possible to turn up a right turn here? No, it's not. Oh, that's so sad. But anyways, you know what? We've got it connected, which is awesome. The unfortunate thing is that we got really wonky roads going on here. So let's just fix all of them. I'm sure this is the terrain under the road that is very, very close. So let me just get this sorted quickly and then we'll move on. Okay. Think that is a lot better. We've got a nice loop that turns everything around over here. It's not much going to happen here. I think all we'll do is we'll go ahead and plonk maybe a couple of trees or something in this place, just as a, I don't know, buffer. It's a lot of trees, jeepers. When I needed to put this many trees, it does not. When I don't need it to put this many trees, it does. Oh, anarchy is on. You know what? It's probably the reason why I'm able to connect up all of these, because anarchy was on. Yeah, I was thinking everything was being added without problems. Anarchy is just plonking trees even on the roads. Whoo, guys, this is a dangerous mod. And we are good. Cool. I think somebody left a comment about the railway track actually, that railway lines generally do not have a lot of trees next to them because you do not want the accumulation of leaves and stuff on the tracks that will cause a maintenance nightmare, which I think is a very valid point. And it's something that I need to balance out whether or not I want to trade my aesthetics for a bit more realism. But yeah, thanks for that comment. It's something that I'm going to keep in the back of my mind going forward when I'm building these things. But I do use the trees really for aesthetics more than anything else. I'm going to turn on anarchy and put the track. I'm tired. Cool. So when we get here now, oh, great. We've got enough. We can't turn up there. Okay, that's fine. We will go this way and come back that way. I think that'll work. All right, everybody. So we've got a tram. The tram tracks in. They're not running yet. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But if we can just have a look at where they are at, that's what the, ooh, geez, it's hard to see. But it goes down, goes all the way around over here and out to that side. We've got a small loop around, and we've got one that comes down all the way here and then comes down to the harbor and connects up to the space. I think that is good. It's going to be nice seeing all of the tram tracks running. What I want to do now is I want to kick in a little bit of zoning. So we're going to put a couple of places down around here. So this is going to be the main downtown, the main center of this town. And I want it to be really, really dense. And we're going to try and go for that old town look. So I'm going to have a mix of European and American in and around the space to try and achieve as close a look to that as I possibly can. I don't know much about old towns, but you know what? Let's see what we can do. All right, let's get a couple of buildings in. Right, man, we've been zoning a while. Let's see what our downtown is starting to look like. Oh, I like it. I love the mix of European and American. I think that's giving me that density / old town sort of look that I want. The only thing I'm not sure about is that I've got varying heights right around here, and over here it comes down, and I want to continue the low density, well, not low density, but low lying sort of in this area as we move away from here. And I think right here in this corner we'll keep up a bit of the tall chappies. I think this will actually be a nice corner to have. Ooh, it doesn't come all the way to the bottom. You know what, let's see. Let me zone this block in quickly. I want to see something. Okay, the Corundum condos. Let's take a look at it. Corundum condos. If I is that it? Yes, there you are. Ooh, whoa, you are. Ooh, hello. This is a nice building. Very nice building, actually. And it's one that will definitely fit in with what I am doing around here very, very nicely. I think we can put it down maybe over here on the main road. Or maybe a little further out. The things I don't want to ignore it and then I forget about it. So let's plonk it down here. And yeah, I like the look of that building. I think this sets it up nicely for us to do maybe a little bit of decor around it. But let me see if I can get what I want to do in here. And the whole point is I want these to be bigger, but I don't have high density residential demand. So I'm gonna keep with the low density one, and when we get high density, I'll come back and replace these. All right, so I'm gonna let these grow out. I wanna see if they're gonna cover up this place in a nice dense sort of look. But so far, I like the density around here, and we obviously gonna die out very quickly. We're building ourselves a little bit of a waterfront, and I do want a little bit of green space around this waterfront. So like around here, for example, instead of just putting buildings all around, I want to get, I don't know, some kind of park type thing going. You know, nothing too extravagant, something simple. Let's have a look at it and see. Let's see if we can put something in. Nothing, you know what? Let's see what I can do. All right, we've got something. It's green, it's a park, and it will do the job. I think that's gonna work perfectly fine. What's going on here? Lack of high skilled labor. Oh, this is it's a mixed zone. That's probably why. All right, so we've got these in. Look at that. So they've got beautiful gardens around them. It's almost like I planned that. I like it. I'm gonna keep those. Some of these can probably pass off as student residences for places like this. But the density is looking very nice. I'm liking it. I do want to get, I think I want one or two more tallish buildings, but I don't know if I should. I'm gonna keep this the way it is for now. I don't know if I should get tall buildings in or not. Hey, maybe maybe later. I think for now we'll leave it the way it is. I think it's working quite nice. Let's get some residential areas into this spot and see if we can blend it all into the train station, see what all of that looks like. right, man. We have zoned. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, I see we already have an abandoned building here. What's the reason for abandonment? Unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Noise pollution. You must just deal with it. Did I not zone anything in this area? Oh, I did. It's the high density. Because there's no high density demand. So they are like, nope, they're not going to grow. It's fine. It's fine. Let's put the European version of the mixed zone in there. And then I think we can just plonk down. We can just plonk down a tree or two in the backyard here. Just make it look nice and green and lush. Yep. All right. Let's see where we are at. Cool. So we started the low density residentials. I'm trying to keep a lot of the houses roughly the same zone size. I haven't been doing a lot of the smaller lot sizes. So I'm trying to do a bit more of that. And because I want a lot of the places to look like they are planned developments, I am using the same size of the same zone type, so be it European or American, so that we can try and keep them looking sort of the same. So from this point on, we're going to have mostly low density residential going. What I want to do here is I want to try and get a bridge in over here for the pedestrians, probably something that goes all the way at the back and comes around and drops down, so that the people living here can use the train station and still get a shortcut. I do have a path here though, so maybe that bridge is actually an overkill, because if I've got a pedestrian path here, I don't need another bridge over here. It'll just work as a way of accessing the school maybe, and for that perhaps we can rather get a bridge in around maybe this area, something like that. So I think I won't put any bridge here. Instead, let's zone out a commercial strip over here. Alright, so as these grow out, look at this chap, you're already complaining of lack of skilled labor, you've not even finished construction yet. Anyways, I decided to remove a few trees around the train line to try and, try and adhere to a little bit more realism, to say trees are generally not close to train tracks, but to be honest, I like the trees right next to the train track. I like the way it looks aesthetically, so I'm not going to remove too much of it. What I do want to do though is let's convert this into keys, because then it looks like on this road there's at least a barrier between it and the train tracks, which I think looks a lot more realistic. All right, everybody, things are shaping up very nicely. I've been looking at it and wondering where I must put things like the services and stuff, healthcare clinic and the likes. What I do want to get down though is a fire station, just in case, because fires can be the worst things on the face of this earth for this game. So if I can get one maybe right here, it's nice and big, and I'm sure I can pass this building off as something else. So let's get rid of this road. And then let's plonk down the firehouse right in between. Right, and I've got enough room to zone on either side. Do I want... Oh, it's not balanced. Ooh, that is so not like me. But okay, you know what? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We get this one down here. Let's give it a couple of upgrades. So garage extension gives it more fire trucks. That works, and I do like... I think I might like this look for this area with it having the training facilities upgrade. I think that's a nice look. And we'll get something into the space. Ooh, can we not extend? Oh, people, look how close we were to being able to do that extension. Well, I guess this was not meant to be. All right, so we'll get that down. We've got everything except this one. Oh, it won't fit on any side unless I adjust this area and then let it extend out. But I don't know. I don't think that will work for me in terms of look. Whoa, what happened here? It burnt down. No, noise pollution and it collapsed. Wow, really? Really? That must be, yeah, it's also the high density ones. So high density, definitely not for this place. I'll accept that, and we'll keep you to medium density. And if this is the height of the city, then this is the height of the city. What are you complaining about? Unhappy. Noise pollution. Yeah, you guys just keep complaining. I'm sure things will eventually balance themselves out. But all right, everybody, I think things are looking good so far. I like the fact that we've got the station here. I wonder if it's possible to put... Ooh, oh, it will fit here. No, it will not. Oh, it clips. What if I just shift this and I have it all in this one place, right? I mean, it's only one tile. You know what? Let's do that. If we shift this chappy one tile down, then I can put down the police station right there. And you've got an extension as well. And I think that is all right. Then we've got services in. The only thing that's left then is healthcare. And I'm going to have 2 clinics, at least one in this area and probably another one in this area to service the 2 areas. But from a police coverage point of view, I think this should be enough to cover the vast majority of the town, and fire should also be enough. But otherwise, this is coming along very nicely. I think it's shaping up pretty well. If you're new to my channel, you probably have never seen me do this level of detailing when it comes to trees. I love my trees and I go nuts with trees. And now that I have this mod that allows me to place down the trees basically fully grown, you can be sure I'm going to be having more trees. I think I'm going to make this a commercial strip. Another one. We are on a roll. The muscle car garage. Oh, let's go and look at that. Where is it? Muscle car garage. There you are. How big? Whoa, you are big. Big. We don't have any place where we can actually put this. But you know what? This could help out in this area. I don't know what this building looks like. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yes. So since we're going to have a bit of industry around here, I think that is perfect. And then we'll just make sure that this is a commercial strip to take advantage of the boosts that it offers. What are the boosts? -1% import cost, +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters. Okay, so it doesn't really do much for commercial, but I think it looks good over there. Let's finish up this commercial strip quickly. All right, so that is in, and let's let that grow out, and then we will continue the expansion. So everything is all grown out. I think the commercial strip has turned out quite all right. Seems like it's built a lot of petrol stations and stuff, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to complain too much. But you know, I was looking at this thing and I see that more and more of these medium density buildings are getting abandoned, right? And my thinking is that I want to actually convert all of these into the low-rise, smaller block sizes, because all the big ones are, well, they are all unhappy. They are all complaining. And I couldn't figure out why. And then I decided to look back and I took a look at the city. Look at that, people. There is a disaster going on here. And it is spilling over pretty much to the entire region. And then I noticed also that I'm starting to lose population, which means even though people are moving in, people are also moving out. Now, I am purposely not going to show you what is happening there. It's a complete disaster. So what I've decided to do is, instead of continuing with all of the zoning, which is just going to lead to more and more people complaining, I'm going to end this video here. And in the next video, we are going to dive into this chaos that is happening here. Oh, it is a glorious disaster. and I can't wait to show you what is happening there. So for now, we will leave our town here. It is growing. That's all that matters. I might just get rid of these and consider converting all of this area into more of the low-lying mid-density buildings. I like the way these actually look and how they shape up this place. And I love the green spaces that I'm putting in between. I think it's adding a very nice, I don't know, beauty to the whole place. And looking at the areas that we zoned, it's all coming together. We've got 1 or 2 tall buildings here, but that's about where it's going to end. For the vast majority of these areas, it's going to be a lot of the low density stuff with 1 or 2 just popping by on main roads and stuff. But yeah, everybody, look, I thought in this video I was going to be able to zone out this entire town, but I completely underestimated how much effort and time it takes to zone out all of these places and the planning that's required to do it. So yeah, we'll leave it here for today, and in the next video, there's a sneak peek. I'll probably include a sneak peek or 2 of the disaster that's happening over there for the next video in the cinematics. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like how the zoning is turning out and how things are starting to shape up. I can't wait for us to get everything up and running, get all the public transport and infrastructure in, and yeah, get this town hopefully functioning better than how that city is turning out. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you've been here a while and you haven't already. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so you do not miss a single video when it drops. Thank you to all of my patrons and YouTube members for all the extra support that they're showing the channel. It is truly, truly appreciated. Let's get into the cinematics. I hope you enjoy them, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Cheers, everybody.